What's going on, guys? It is the SMT, and what I wanted to do with this little segment is talk a little bit about the giveaway that we did on Friday's podcast. In the live stream, we actually set up a giveaway for a $50 gift card. Thank you for the contributor, Jamaal, for making that giveaway possible. What we had everybody do was sign up for the Discord server, the SMT community, SMT Nation, and all you had to do was show a screenshot of you liking the podcast, and it entered you for a chance to win. Anyway, we actually have a winner. They have been selected on random, and we're going to let it be declared who actually won. We'll be reaching out to them and sending out the gift card as soon as we get in touch with the winner. So tune in Friday to the podcast to see if you won, and exciting times, a giveaway there. And we'll probably be announcing the next giveaway. So go ahead and stay tuned, and make sure you tune in to the podcast on Friday. Anyways, to today's video. What's going on, guys? It is the SMT with another video for you today. We're going to talk a little bit about what Verizon did for Q2 of 2019. So we'll look at their earnings, their financials, their performances from the wireless side, and then home internet and TV. And then we'll kind of look at some other things, including some 5G expansion, their 5G plan moving forward in the future. And then we'll ramp things up with revamping of the unlimited plans possibly, and then some Galaxy Note 10 5G exclusivity news. So first, let's go ahead and get into the Q2 earnings report. So the financial release actually came out this morning. I was waiting for some additional news from some other items, but it never really came. Maybe it'll come out later, so I'll just do a separate video on that. Anyways, characteristic of this quarter performance for Q2 of 2019, very strong quarter for Verizon, and overall a pretty strong half of 2019 for half one. Verizon beat out estimates. Looks like they exceeded what the expectations were. Their shares are at 1.23 versus the 1.20 expected. So good if you're a shareholder and you follow stocks and you're in on that. Strong customer loyalty, increased net wireless customer adds, helped make the quarter a success. 32.1 billion total in revenue. 32.4 was the expected. So a little bit below expected, but overall I think they did fine. From the consumer side, total revenue generated was 22.7 billion on wireless, 3.1% service revenue increase. Wireless side, retail postpaid net adds, 451,000. 240,000 phone net adds, and then 420,000 postpaid smartphone net adds. So overall, pretty good on the wireless side. Total retail postpaid churn rate, I think, was at 1.02 entirely for the company. The retail phone churn was 0.76, and that's industry leading. Best in industry. That's why Verizon continues to thrive. Their customers just stay with them. In terms of Fios side, 28,000 internet net adds, 43,000 last year, this time Q2. So kind of like slightly down a bit. Wireline business, the total revenue was 7.1 billion, almost 1.9% growth year over year. Total operating revenue was at 32 billion. Net income was at 4.1 billion for Q2 of 2019. Cash flow came in at almost 16 billion. And then in terms of the Fios side, TV side, they lost 52,000 pay TV subs. They lost 37,000 Q2 of 2018. So Q2 has not been good to Verizon lately on the Fios and the TV side. Capital investment for the company, they spent in half one of 2019, $8 billion, focus on dealing with wireless data traffic, trying to keep the network bolstered. Cash savings plan, $4.1 billion thus far. Goal is to get it down to $10 billion by the end of this year, and it looks like they may reach that. It's going to be pretty close. In terms of the 5G news, I would say kind of the takeaway here, Atlanta, Detroit, Indianapolis, Washington, D.C. all received 5G. That is live and active as of right now, so you can access the network in those cities. That takes the count up to 9 full cities. Denver, Providence, St. Paul, Minnesota, Chicago. So we're expecting 30 cities to have Verizon's millimeter wave by the end of 2019. Remember, they are completely millimeter wave, no other form of connectivity for 5G, which means it's super fast, but the range just isn't there. No true maps as of right now. what Verizon has been doing is constantly listing blocks and segments of cities and stretches throughout towns. Although it is specific, coverage maps are the most effective way to do this, which is why I think T-Mobile has the best thing going when it comes to proving that they can have a tangible 5G network, and having maps is a great way to do it. So in terms of the 5G plan, if you guys remember in the video I covered about the earnings report from T-Mobile, CEO John Legere said Verizon is dead in the water on 5G. I wanted to address this issue because it is important. Relying on millimeter wave has proven to be problematic. I think Verizon knows this. They don't have the range of coverage. There's a couple of things that they have to work on, obviously. They need more spectrum, both for LTE and 5G. And it looks like they're going to be addressing this directly with densification efforts because they don't have the spectrum as of now. They'll need to address that issue in upcoming auctions and possibly some spectrum acquisitions. They're going to have to address 5G with a multi-spectrum strategy. Hans Vestberg, their CEO, has identified this already. They will be refarming a lot of 2G, 3G, and legacy network tech, freeing up that spectrum and using it mostly for LTE and 5G. My prediction, honestly, Verizon is not stupid. Their bread and butter is their network. They know how to make it strong. I would expect them to make at least 1 or 2 serious spectrum acquisitions in the next 2 years to actually get some really tangible and effective 5G connectivity. So while John is right that they're not in good shape now, all of that could change with one mid-band acquisition of spectrum, and T-Mobile and John would obviously have a real issue trying to continue to say that they're dead in the water, as they say. But that's what John does, and that's how T-Mobile does. So anyways, revamp to the unlimited plans possibly coming to Verizon. The do, play, and more options could be the new 3 naming schemes for the unlimited plans. Looks like they're targeting 5G add-ons. So 5G will not be included in the plans, but it will make them able to be added on to them. So, I don't know. Maybe they're just focusing on that. 5G is still a $10 add-on. They still are waiving the $10 fee for up to 3 months. What these plans would essentially be doing is replacing the current plans, which are the Go, the Above, and the Beyond plans. So getting this new naming scheme, focusing on 5G. I don't really know all the details on it. We haven't received official word. I tried to wait with this video, but maybe this doesn't come, so we'll have to update you at a later time. Anyways, so that could be up and coming. And the last piece, the Galaxy Note 10 5G variant, exclusive for now on Verizon. You can pre-order it. It will be coming to all carriers later, but as it has been customary in the recent times, at least for the last several years, Verizon seems to get their hands on exclusivities on unique devices such as this. This is happening with the Note 10 5G as well. This would be the 3rd Note 10 model. The Note 10 and the Note 10 Plus are expected. There will be 3 storage options, 128, 256, and 512 gig storage. August 7th is the date for the Samsung Unpacked event in Brooklyn at the Barclays Center. So if you want, I can always do an update on this and let you guys know what's going on there. 6.8-inch display, Qualcomm-made Snapdragon 855 Plus chip, 4,300 milliamp hour battery. We're hearing 12 gigs of RAM is rumored. High storage amounts. I don't know. I'm hearing $1,400 to $1,600 starting point on the 5G model. Insane asking price. I don't know how they're going to sell these. I don't know. Maybe some people really want that connectivity. I just don't know. It's so expensive. Anyways, that's everything for what's going on with Verizon. There may be some additional info that I do a separate video on later. So you've got the Galaxy Note 10 5G exclusivity. You've got the possible revamp of the unlimited plans with the focus on 5G. You've got the 5G expansion of the cities. And then, of course, an excellent quarter and first half for Verizon and their earnings. So let me know your thoughts and opinions on any of the topics covered in today's video. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say, your perceptions of how Verizon did and what they're doing in the near future. Go ahead and drop me a line in the comment section below. Let's get it cracking in the comment section. I want to give a big shout out to the Discord server. I also want to give a big shout out to the patrons over on Patreon. We're getting some exclusive content there. So all the patrons, you could look forward to that. And if you're looking to join the community, there's a link in the description box below for that. And if you'd like to support the SMT channel production in any form or fashion, small or occasional monetary donations are greatly appreciated. Thank you for those considerations. PayPal link in the description box below. I think I'll leave it at that. Please like, share, subscribe, bell notify yourself so you never miss an upload from the SMT. That's it. I am the SMT, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.